Hey everyone, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new here, my name is Allie, and in today's video we are going to be talking about how you can manifest under the new moon. So I'm really excited to talk about this. I already talked about it for a little bit on my TikTok where I post more spirituality topics, and I also just post like random things just to have fun, stuff about myself that I'm doing. Just because I feel like, I do want to show my personality and who I am as a person, and not just, talk about like the things that I'm interested in. I think that truly being yourself is really important. So definitely check out my TikTok. I'll link it down below. And I also have an Instagram where I will post on when I upload new videos as well. So definitely check that out. But without further ado, let's get on into the video. So first I would like to talk about kind of do's and don'ts within manifesting. So something that is really important is whenever you are manifesting to know that you can wish for whatever it is you desire, but there's sometimes that you want to take baby steps in doing so. And what I mean by that is, so say you don't have a job right now or something like that, and you're manifesting all the things that aren't helping you get a job. You might want to manifest things that are going to help you get a job first before you can think about that nice car or think about the house that you want. Because within that, all of those things, can happen to you. Like I said, you can manifest whatever you want, but taking baby steps is really crucial, especially if you are just starting out in manifesting. But if you have been doing it for a while, then I would assume that you kind of know best practices for yourself. So that is one thing. But another thing is, I would say, is to definitely wish for a feeling. That is super powerful, because whenever you're doing visualization in your practice with manifesting, that is going to really help you, because while you're visualizing whatever it is you want, you also want to visualize what it is that you want. Like I said, like, keep repeating myself, but like how you're feeling, there we go, how you're feeling during that time is going to be really important, because your feelings are obviously important, but it's going to make that manifestation appear more faster. And the more that you hold on to that feeling, and how having a new car would make you, or having a new house would make you, or whatever it is you're manifesting, it is just going to bring it closer to you. And so that is a tip that I would definitely suggest for you all if you haven't tried that already. So that's one thing. Another thing is, whenever you are manifesting, definitely release your manifestations. And what I mean by that is, you can definitely write them down, and afterwards you can burn them. So you can just, burn them however you want to burn them. I actually have a whole, routine that I do for my manifestations, and I use candle magic, which I'll definitely make a different video for that, because it's kind of a whole process and it's a thing in itself. But a lot of people use different type of spell work when they are manifesting as well. But releasing it is super important, because you don't want it to worry you. Basically, you don't want to be anxious. You don't want to sit there and be like, when is this gonna happen? Like, you have to be super patient for these things, because the universe works in mysterious ways, and there are ways that you can make the manifestation appear more faster for you, but there's a lot of steps that you do have to take along the way, and a lot of patience that you really need to give yourself and the universe. So that's something that I would say is a really good do for when you're manifesting. A don't would be to manifest a specific person, because again, the universe has its ways. The universe knows who you're supposed to be with and who you're not supposed to be with. And obviously, if you are meant to be with somebody, it will happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, wishing for somebody, to be in your life is not like the best way to go about manifesting. You want to manifest for other things to happen in your life, because those people that are meant to be in your life, again, are meant to be in your life for a specific reason. So with that being said, another don't would be, don't manifest for a specific person to change. Like if you are in love with somebody but they're not the type of person that is good for you, why would you manifest them to change? There's a reason why they're not good for you. There's a reason why, you know, you were meant to find them. You were meant to go through whatever it is you had to go through with them. And there's a reason why it ended, or there's a reason why it's not going well. So definitely trust in yourself, but trust in the universe as well, that things are happening because they're meant to happen that way. So that is a big tip that I would say for you all. Let's see, I'm trying to think of other ways that are really good do's. Obviously, when you are manifesting, you definitely want to believe whatever you're manifesting is going to happen for you, and it is happening for you. And I know that this could be hard, but faking it till you make it is going to be your best friend. And I'm not saying like, you know, obviously, like if you have feelings and you are an anxious person, I totally understand, because I am the same way. But, you know, there are moments that you are going to really need to really stay strong and really try to get these manifestations to, you know, come into fruition. And in those moments, you do have to fake it till you make it. So that is a big key there, just because if you manifest something and then, like I said, you're anxious about it, or you're like, I don't know why I manifested that, that's not actually gonna happen, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of have to really understand what it is you truly want to be manifesting, and making sure that it is the right manifestation for you. So that would definitely be another big tip for sure. I am definitely going to go into different steps that I would suggest when you are manifesting. So obviously the first step is to know what it is you want to manifest, and definitely take your time with that, making sure that it is really aligning with you and what you truly want in life. And I would say writing things down is going to be your best friend. Like, you're going to write down all of the things that you want to wish for, but also you're going to want to write down all of the things that you're grateful for. And you can also kind of combine those things. So something that I have been doing that is super powerful is I will wish for something. Obviously, I don't have it yet, but I will act like I have it, and I will say that I'm grateful for it happening to me right now. And that is super powerful, because it's the law of attraction. Whatever you're putting out into the universe, whatever you're putting into your thoughts, is going to create your reality. And that is something that I've had to learn over the years, and it takes a lot of practice. And I will say that I'm still learning it. Like, I'm not perfect when it comes to manifesting at all, but it is something that I continue to do because I have seen really good progress in it for sure. So after you get done writing down your wishes and the things that you're grateful for, it is really important to meditate on those wishes. Because, like I said, if you're someone like me who has anxiety, you tend to, you know, just get a little worried about like if things are actually going to happen or not. So after I write things down, you know, meditating is great practice, because what does meditating do? It calms down the mind, the body, the soul. It's getting you ready to just put things more into perspective. It's you tuning into yourself and really understanding how you're feeling during this time. But when you're meditating, you definitely want to also be practicing visualization, where you are visualizing your wishes happening, and you are visualizing the feeling that you get when you're, you know, say you're wanting to manifest a new business, like for visualizing while you're meditating, you could definitely like picture yourself walking into your, the building of your business, or, whatever your space of work would be, and visualize the feeling. Obviously, you're excited, you're happy that you have your business. So something like that is going to be super crucial during the meditative state. Something else that you would want to be doing after you do those steps is obviously repeat your wishes to yourself one more time before you release them. So I like to release them by burning them, like I said, or some people even just kind of like hide them somewhere where it's just like out of sight, out of mind. But obviously you don't want to completely forget about your wishes, but you do want to kind of go on with your life, and as if like these manifestations are going to happen. You're having full trust in the universe that you are letting this go to be in their hands and to, grant this wish for you. And by doing that, just kind of putting it away or burning it is honestly the best way, in my opinion. But you do whatever you want. But after you have done all of these things, it's super important to back up your wishes with an affirmation. So affirmations are really important to really gain confidence in yourself and the things that you want in life. And affirmations are something that you should be repeating to yourself every day, especially after you have granted these wishes. You want to kind of back that up with saying certain affirmations, in the morning or at night, whatever you prefer. If you don't have a whole lot of time, which it's really not, that time consuming, but if you are somebody that can't really like talk out loud about it, you can say it in your head, you can write it down. There's multiple ways that you can go about, saying these affirmations to yourself. So definitely create some affirmations. It's going to be super important. I will kind of create a example for you all, so you kind of have like an idea of how you can set up your like drawing blanks, sorry, but how you can really set up your manifestations to really be super powerful. So let's say that you are wanting to manifest a new business, like I was saying earlier. So when you're wanting to do that, you could write down, my business is so successful. So that is something that you can write down as a wish, or you can even put, I wish I had a successful business. Like I was saying earlier, it just kind of depends on how you are writing things down. So for instance, like I like to talk about it as if it's already happening. So that's why I said my business is so successful. So it's basically like your affirmation, but also a wish, if that makes sense. And you can also say, I am grateful for my business being so successful. That's something you're grateful for, and it's basically a wish and an affirmation. So that's kind of an idea with that. When you're meditating and visualizing, like I was saying, like visualize yourself walking into your business. Visualize yourself, having your office space. Visualize yourself surrounded by the people that are going to help you along the way with your business. So there's just, multiple things that you can do with that. And I would say, like I said, there's affirmations that I've already said, but you could also, like I was saying, like if you wanted to have people along the way to help you, you could be like, you could say, I have met the right people to help me with my successful business. Like there's just like so many ways that you can kind of create affirmations and create wishes for yourself. So really dive deep and find out what it is that you truly want. And lastly, I will say that astrology plays a really big part in granting wishes. And this book here is literally my holy grail. Like, I love this book so much. It's Moonology by Yasmin Boland, and I don't know where I would be without this book. Honestly, it has helped me so much. It talks about new moons, it talks about full moons. It kind of goes over a lot of things that I just said here, but way more in depth. And it also talks about what it's like to experience a new moon in Leo, or a new moon in Virgo, like just multiple things. So, or a full moon. It just goes over all these different things for you. And then it also goes over the different houses. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you don't know your charts in astrology, so like, I don't know if you've heard of like sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, but those are a part of who you are, and they mean different things. And ways to find that out is you can go on Cafe Astrology. That's like my favorite website to find out what your chart is, and it'll just ask you for a little bit of information, and it will all generate for you and pop out with a chart. So it will also give you 12 different houses with sometimes the same zodiac sign, sometimes different zodiac signs. It just depends on who you are, because you yourself are unique. So whenever you find that out for yourself, or you could also use CoStar. That is another app that I like to use, and it will do the same thing I just mentioned. But whenever you find that out, it is really important, because there are certain things that are going on in the universe specifically for you. So for instance, there is a new moon in Leo coming up on July 17th, and Leo is in my 10th house of career and reputation. So it's going to be super important for me to manifest things around my career. Oh my God, I can't talk. Around my career and around my reputation. So again, astrology is super important. And then also there's a bunch of retrogrades that could be happening that makes it hard for things at times, but it's really important for you to follow along what is going on in astrology before you are granting certain wishes, because I will say there are times where I do not manifest, and could be multiple reasons why I don't manifest for things, and it could just be like how I'm feeling. So if you come to find that you're just super depressed, you can't get out of a rut, like you're just having a really hard time, and you think that you won't be like able to be super confident and positive about your manifestation, you might want to wait. And you know, it's hard to say that, because I get really upset with myself whenever I can't do it, but it is something that you have to just kind of go along with and realize that it's not the right time. So timing is also super important, like I was saying. But there are certain things that are just super powerful sometimes, and sometimes manifesting can be a little tricky. And so that's just some advice that I have for you all. I know that I talked a lot, but I hope that in some way in this video something helped you out along the way for your manifestations. And I wish you all the best of luck. But if you haven't checked out any of my other videos, please do. I also do pick a card readings as well, and I also talk about like other spiritual topics. So I have a lot in store for you all, so I hope that you subscribe and like this video, and please give me a comment down below of more videos you would like to see. I will be doing another video like this for a full moon too, so get ready for that. But I will see you all next time. Thank you so much. Bye.